Hello. How's it going, everybody? It has been a fat minute since I've recorded a video, but last night I was going over my Steam games because the Steam winter sale is going on, and I realized that I've clocked 8 hours into this game and I only have 11 out of the 36 achievements. That, and I lost a bet to my roommate, so we're recording a Hooked on You video instead of the Code Vein video that I've been talking about in the Discord. With that being said, this is a brand new PC and it has none of my previous save data, so it'll be like going in blind. Last time I played this game was probably 3 years ago, but just here to have a good time. Probably record about 20-ish minutes, cut the recording there, start another video, and we're just gonna do that in segments, and then upload it probably one a day for the next week, or however many videos I end up putting out. So if there are any tips or tricks, I won't see them until way too late. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. For those of you that watched me stream this a long time ago, I went after the Spirit. I really enjoyed it. It was a great storyline. We're just gonna go with a name here. Oh no, so my keyboard stopped working. I guess we're staying as Keanu. I want to make sure this is still running. Yeah. Still going. Cool. That doesn't pause it. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Pardon for all the horrendous voice acting you're about to hear as well. But we're gonna do our best.
You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Keanu, may I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then, as I was...
This feels ridiculous. I also want to just go on ahead and apologize right now for not using any of the face cam or any kind of camera or VTuber model at the moment. If you guys want the model to come back, I'm more than willing to bring it back for the Code Vein videos I'll be recording, maybe later today. I'll send out a deal in the Discord for it, but for now, I'm just gonna do just voice because I feel ridiculous and because I look silly. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of the newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean and reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand.
all you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick.
Wait a minute. That came from me, dog. That's not healthy.
Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do?
Dog, we dig up that face. If I remember right, there's a coin in there, in the mouth, from the first 2 run-throughs I did of this game. You push the sound away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Ta-da! There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul.
Getting your hands dirty, I see. You're a take charge type.
You examine the gold coin briefly, distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. This sound will get annoying if I let it play any longer.
The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for the gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice gold coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Nah. No thanks. And look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it.
You dropped it into a dead person's mouth, dog. I don't believe it for a second.
Could you just give it back?
Nah. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have the chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Ta-da! And now we meet our bachelorettes. Bachelorette number 1. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand. It's there, next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help. She's Russian. Piss.
Little help, please.
You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Bachelorette number 1. Bachelor number 1. Bachelorette number 2. Or Bachelor number 2.
I want to take a brief pause and just say I went through the subreddit of both Hooked on You and Dead by Daylight last night with my roommate, and it was hilarious. Mostly just the fact that the Hooked on You Reddit page hasn't been touched in like 5 months, and somebody was asking about mods or DLC for this game. But no, I think this game is kind of just sitting out on its own deal, which is kind of hilarious to me because they could have had a DLC with their franchise characters. So a DLC that would have contained like, they have the Trickster in here, and he goes between both islands. So if you had the Trickster take you over to the franchise island, you would encounter things like William Afton, or the animatronic, or whatever his name is, Ghostface, the Shade, stuff like that, which is a total mischance, and has made me think about, because of where my degree is going, I'm going into like a coding heavy degree at school right now, kind of makes me think about maybe making a DLC for the, or not a DLC, but a mod for this game that includes a franchise island, because small down me might be able to get away with it, so long as I don't directly reference them to any of their IPs. So it'd be a little funky, but it would be there.
4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, and desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. We're giving him that voice now. For those that don't pay any attention to Dead by Daylight, you have Trapper here. He was one of the OG killers in Dead by Daylight. If not, he was the OG killer in Dead by Daylight. If I remember right, he has kind of a messed up backstory. They all kind of have messed up backstories, but I don't recall Trapper's all that well. I half remember Spirits, but I'm not confident enough to say I know it. Wraith here, I'm pretty sure was a cannibal, which is why his main weapon has like a skull and an axe head on it. Huntress here used to kidnap little girls because she was raised horribly. And so on her map you can find chains to the walls and stuff because she would try and take care of them, but they would always end up dying. We went with the Spirit last time. Unfortunately, I'm so straight that I just want to go with Huntress over here now. I'm so straight it hurts. Yeah, we'll probably end up going here. Hello? These are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. That one I think is tied to Wraith. That one will be tied to her. Kick it back feels like a Huntress or a Trapper deal. Trapper might just be like the kick it back. I'll toss it. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress' hands. Oh, let's go. Nailed it. Not a bad stranger. The Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Okay, I feel like the music's too loud, so we're gonna adjust that down. It got really loud all of a sudden. Try hard match? Ugh. That is the best I could probably do for her. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach as these strange residents who casually bat the volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Strange residents? Resident Evil? That would go on the IP island. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. I played Dead by Daylight, I know what they is. But at the same time, damn, they are very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Keanu. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. The voices are going to change. I'm so sorry I can't consistently do a single voice. But we're here for the vibes, I think.
I think we're all just here for vibes. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. It's the wrong voice I gave him already. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trump says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or we saw a butterfly or something. I'm not sure. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I keep jumping in between like 5 voices. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Keanu, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz and will be very important later. P.S. I forgot about the time quiz. We're gonna save right now. Because I suck at this. Very important. Oh, not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one I can't remember. This is the rapid fire to start earning you points towards all of them. Because there's an ending where like you disappoint them all. There's an ending I think where you satisfy them all without romancing a single one. Maybe? I'm not sure. I know there's one for booting or playing through the game like 64 times. How attractive would you say you are? Average. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I should make it more like French, I think. Because I'm pretty sure he's from Louisiana. I can't do a French accent, save my life. We'll give it a shot for funsies. But please don't expect anything great. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? This was awful. We're not doing that again. Nope. Yeah. Invisibility lines up with those two. Flight might be... Super strength is him for sure. Flight. Oh. What was your best subject in school? Dog, skipping class. If I'd ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Perfect. What's your favorite animal? What the hell is that? I have to know. Hold on, what is it? Mustelid. Carnivorous animals. Oh. No, I don't want any. What the? Are they like related to ferrets? Is that what this is? Why is it so cute? Okay, that's probably not the best photo to show. That's fresh off the kill. Okay, cool. It looks like it eats rabbits too, so I don't know. Jeez, why is it adorable? Why do I want one? Look at them. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. This guy looks like he's on drugs. He's like foaming at the mouth. Feck it. Some secret answer results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Oh my god. What's your favorite color? A 3-day-old corpse. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat gets spoiled. Maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Not working at all would be great. But if I'm being honest, probably a nightclub promoter. I could do that. I could see myself doing that. Definitely a nightclub promoter. Everybody groans. And let's be honest, they're right to do so. Luring folks into the dark, not just anyone can do that. Best flavor of ice cream, horseflesh. If I remember right, this one just leads down a line of just, what the crap, dude? Give me the right. Yeah, horseflesh. Horseflesh. I mean, whoosh. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. Fancy. I think mint chips is the greatest I've ever seen myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we do much further. I say if you want to survive, pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, no ritual rascal. Kill will be killed as the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Horseflesh. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost brought yourself a game over with it, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. I'll try it again. What's the best flavor of ice cream? I'm pretty sure he does actually kill you, so... Oh, it won't let me save right now. Okay. I should have saved it a while ago. Horseflesh. Who do you think you are? I should be able to say it now. Let's go. Who do you think you are? Let me tell you. Not the one in control if you'll die. You have to understand. It feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. I'm pretty sure there's also a deal for deleting your save file. If we click try again, where will it load me? We're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna load this one. Oh, I saved right before the game over. That's funny. Actually, what happens if you give up? Does it just send you back to the menu? It just sends you back to the menu. Cool. Oh. Let's go ahead and let's come over here into, nope, it should be load. Oh, I can't delete that one here. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. Very important later, very important or not, whatever. How attractive would you say? Average. We go super strength. Test on his bulging muscles. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. Ooh, I said mucilid. It was like, you know, it's just ferret, right? Let's go cat. Let's think for cats. More specifically cat. Cats, but did we go down? What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. What's your dream job? I don't know, what if we do astronaut? It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being further away from anyone that's exploring space, the cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. This flavor ice cream, horseflesh. Favorite flavors, pain, same hair, minus vanilla swirl with pain. If I do chocolate, do you think he's going to get mad? Oh, yep. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I'm sorry I didn't read all of the like past 2 minutes. I just wanted to get back to like this point. This is Bachelor number 1, and from what I understand, and from Steam achievements, I think. Hold on. Where's the achievements? It's web browser achievements, global achievements. I'm pretty sure his is down here, like closer to the bottom. Or is it up here? Peace out, Wraith, hidden achievement. See you, trappers, with both eyes open. Yeah, one of these hidden achievements is, here it is, 11.8%. He's one of the least picked characters. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loads big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit, and I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. Society's carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just to not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hello, I'm Hunters. Don't let these bombers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on the island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh wow. Little body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost who just created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. The first time I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Let's go ahead and save right here. Yes, I'll write that save file. I have 9 save files. I'm going to make use of all of them through every playthrough. No, my holy. I have no clue when I started recording either. It's probably been like 20, maybe 30 minutes. Let me just go ahead and check that real quick. In about 30 minutes. We'll go ahead and we'll call the first part here. I don't want to make each deal too long because I also want to make editing super easy for myself. But if you guys stuck around long enough to finish this part 1, thank you so much for watching. I know this isn't exactly what I promised in the Discord. Speaking of which, I do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. This is a really fun game. Trying to go for more achievements this time around, which is why we're going after Huntress. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching and sticking to the end. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye-bye.